Hi everybody, welcome back to XCOM. Starting back where we left off with our sabotage transmitter mission to completely counter that dark event, psychic war. Really want to get this done. Made some changes down here to the loadout. Decided to go with that operator that we had to redo their ability tree, and it messed up their stats, and so I got online and figured out how to fix that. I don't remember if this was their original stats, but I just reset them and it did a re-roll, and I have no clue what they were. I'm sure I could go back and look, but I wouldn't be able to set them exactly where they were to begin with. I don't know about how to, if that's even at all possible. We have that fixed, so they don't have a whopping 3 health. I put Talon rounds on the assault and gave them a, decided to go with travel light here, so they get some more mobility. These Talon rounds should increase their crit damage and crit chance, so that'll be great. And I figured it wouldn't hurt to lose the frag grenades since we're gaining a rocket launcher over here. All that being said, let's launch the mission. Looks like we have Advent training exercises going on as well.
Sky Ranger deployed.
So
Squad green to deploy.
That's actually going to make this, I feel like it makes the mission more difficult. The way it's worded on the mod page is it gives you a mission
We've been picking up unusual readings
for your
area,
lower ranked soldiers to cut their teeth on.
Operating some sort of massive psionic transmitter nearby. Shen and Tygan agree. If we destroy the transmitter while it's still connected to Advent's network, their operations across this entire region could be crippled.
The issue is the officers that mod adds. There's like an officer in every pod.
Psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug.
Now that Bradford's done talking, all the officers in all those pods can call for reinforcements. So it kind of makes things hairier, in my opinion, like, because you never know how bad it's going to affect the mission outcome. Alright, so we need to get to that transmitter and shut it down. We're not that far away. So do we grab this high ground? Is it safe to grab that high ground? You don't have scouting protocol because that's not a gremlin, that's a journal, that's a bit. Alright, that's what we'll do. We'll first scout out underneath with you, since high ground doesn't really matter for you anyway. Alright.
The elders
Whoa.
have a patrol here.
Alright, well, we probably get revealed next turn. So, we definitely don't want a chance going up top now.
Aye, aye, Commander. I'm on it.
Position confirmed. Got it covered.
If we go up top, there could be someone standing like literally right here and they spot us. I guess what we could do would be to put someone, well, they would still spot us if we, okay, we're good. I forgot low cover, yeah, I forget low cover does not block that. Unless they're below you.
Time to go.
Okay.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Affirmative. Covering now.
Probably getting revealed. Yeah.
Ready yourselves for the fight.
Okay, we have a couple overwatches. See, that's also a lot of help from an officer too.
Going up.
Pain
Ah,
is real.
seriously? Seriously. Screw that Templar in particular, huh? Alright, alright. They weren't even on yellow alert. Oh, that's right, you shred. We did take that perk. That's true. No, I don't want to hit those. Let's try the shield bash.
That's a dome splitter.
And then we can do the 1-2. Hit you with this. Got the shred. Unwavering concentration. I should have taken the officer down with this dude because I don't think you get focus from killing robots. Nope. Okay, we're not gonna move too far up. You. Don't want to do too much moving. This should be fine. Get you up there.
I should be out there hunting. Reloading.
Get a reload in. Let's go
I'm on
here
it,
for
Commander.
just to be safe.
Rock
Pop
and roll.
off. Okay, let's see what we got. We don't have a scout, so we use our tankiest character here.
Double time it.
I'll be glad when these guys earn their nicknames, so I don't have to try to pronounce. Like we're just gonna call them Takahashi. So I feel pretty safe with that one.
Let's go.
Yeah, we'll use our tanky people to scout with.
Seems
Should be
doable.
fine to go here. The objective's further away than it looked. But
Out of the way.
we can shoot these objective things here. Should be able to move here safely. Yeah. That should buy us some extra time.
I'm on it, Commander.
Okay, let's not shoot the one we're using as cover. Hindsight, that was probably a dumb idea.
You have my trust.
Scanning.
Another robot. Okay. So don't have anybody with shadow step yet. So they're extremely tanky. I think their class gives them extra ablative hit points. Is it this one? No? Oh well. You're on Overwatch. You have 75 aim. Thinking we use you to run the Overwatch. Get up here into a flank. We shoot you. It's not going to kill you even if we crit with that health, but get you down there. Robot has to go down this turn because he has that punch that's almost guaranteed to hit. Trooper, we can flashbang if we have to. Could theoretically potentially hit that officer from up here. So you can probably not, but we can attempt it. Oh, well, that's not a good spot. I was hoping we could grapple over here, shoot him. We'll try this. Okay. No Overwatch. So that's good. And gets that officer in killing range. Alright. Now our assault can run and gun.
Going all out. Cog forever.
Hopefully without discovering something else. Okay, we're good. Probably not gonna kill. There's a chance. Didn't even crit. Alright, we can clean that up with a Templar. That leaves you in kind of a... Okay, we can go here, and then you could rocket both of these guys. I think that's gonna be maybe here. No, I don't know if the rocket can get there. Let's go here. Looks like we can get both of them and the node. Alright. Templar. You clean this up. Get you some focus.
You would question how? The path is clear.
You. Who needs XP more? We want to make sure you level up, so let's get you in there and get this robot.
Hostile eliminated. I'm rolling.
Let's go here.
Heading there now.
Let's do pistol overwatch. Okay. Why are we seeing them? That's interesting. Is it... Oh, it's because they're by the objective. I don't think we have any way to hit them without... We don't have any grenades. Well, we do, but you can't get one over there. Yeah, no. So we move up.
Got one here. Take the objective.
Okay. That's not a bad shot, even though he's in full cover. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Let's see. Do you have... You can get a kill there. Don't think we can kill the officer, but can we get him with a flashbang?
Moving.
Because that would turn their ability off. Yes.
Yes, Commander.
That dude's voice does not match his face. You can kill the other two. Don't know. I don't know how many enemies are guaranteed to be on an easy map. Luckily, both of our melee characters can do their action and then move. So,
You will pay the price. You
looks like we're
will
fine.
learn to
Yeah.
fear I have the object.
And then we use our warden to go after this one. I believe this should be a free action.
Target disabled.
I hope it's a free action.
The X4 charges are
Yes.
active, but the aliens are still working to isolate the transmitter. Eliminate any remaining hostiles before they cut it off.
So now we come in
Heading to
here.
that location. To victory.
Alright. Okay. We'll take the shot. Got a crit. Holy crap. I wasn't really expecting to hit, much less crit. You're kind of out of position.
On the move.
So are you.
Time to go.
My cover will only hold so long.
Alright. I think you're gonna level up. So let's just make sure you do. Well, this might not be. That was a
Visual on the
fun
goods.
glitch.
Now then.
Sweet. Flawless. What do we get? One basic bitted stock. And presumably some AP. Yep, 2. Alright. Yeah, let's say. Which is good, because we're planning on making you an officer. And was a flawless. So we get a group pick. Let's do. Sorry about that, guys. Just got a flash flood watch message come across my phone. We should be fine. Forgot if I took the pick or not.
Propaganda never
We can delete
looks so
one if I do.
pretty.
Alright. Let's see what's to come next.
For years, these radicals have threatened the union between humanity and the
Another
elders.
100% successful
Today,
shot percentage.
with the destruction of vital infrastructure, they would now threaten our...
We're taking Advent apart one mission at a time, Commander.
Alright.
Impressive work.
We actually did not get the promotion on Kent. But I believe he can now go into the officer training station. So yeah, we'll get soul bound. That is gonna be big. Big, big, big. Do I take that as well? No, let's hold off. I want to blow all of our XCOM AP right now.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You could lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
All right. Looks like I have a bond pair. Looks like a couple of them ready to go. So, with the Templar or... Wait, I thought the Templar and the Warden were close to bonding. Okay, yeah. Oh. Well, no. Let's fix that, shall we? Duo. Forget what his first name was. There we go. There we go. I need to look and see if I snapped that last photo twice. And I did. Yes. Okay, we're good. Bestiary, Advanced Training Officer. See, they have advent reinforcements. If you kill them quick enough, it's not an issue. That is a problem too. Okay. Officer Training School. Still can't put Kent in here. Guessing he needs to go on one more mission. How do I see? Does it show any missions they've gone on? No.
I can see the allure of the Advent
Oh,
Therapy
right here.
Clinic. A few minutes under the
Okay,
knife, and you've got a
thought
clean
I had
bill
it
of health.
set for
Too bad you need a
2,
chip
but
to get
maybe
in.
it's for 3. Yeah, looks like it's set for 3. Okay. So I guess we're holding off on that again. Let me double check that. Let me double check that mod again. Alright, so yeah, I'm back. I did have to fix it. I originally adjusted the values so that they had to go on a few less missions to become officers, and then
They had to drop on us
to get
for
higher
sure.
ranks.
But Advent, there's something we could never have prepared for.
Because
With
it
better gear.
does take a
Between the
while to get
propaganda,
there.
The handouts, and the seemingly endless supply of
So
reinforcing
now,
peacekeepers. They're nothing but trouble for an
yeah,
upstart
he should be
resistance
available.
movement.
It takes 2 missions. Should take 2 missions, and then next tier requires 5 total missions, and then it escalates up to 9, and then 11. So it was set for 18 for the highest, and that's kind of hard to accomplish. Alright, let's see. And I've got 5 officers that can't be on a mission together. So, or 5 or whatever potential officers. So we'll take 100 hours during which this soldier will be unavailable. Yes. Okay. Here we go. This is the interesting thing, right? I can make them. So basically, flash bomber, smoke bomber, and patch up gives them 1 flashbang, 1 smoke grenade, and 1 med kit, and then they get an extra utility slot. That's pretty good, right? And then there's this. They stay concealed when the squad breaks concealment and start missions concealed. Less detection tiles against them. Gain 5 tiles of vision. And then they can conceal up to 3 times per mission by paying intel. So both of these are good. This is better on a soldier that is kind of okay remaining concealed and not breaking concealment. It's probably going to go with the officer's toolkit on the warden because they're kind of constantly going to be acting. So yeah, let's do that. I actually don't know if I have any soldiers that would benefit from the other one that well. Let's look through here and see. The Marine. they're probably going to benefit more from the officer's toolkit. Gunslinger. Gunslinger will benefit from the other, actually. Because they have distraction, which is a perk that lets them reconceal when they kill something with their claymore. So they can reconceal without spending the intel cost. That's pretty good. Alchemist is another one that benefit from Officer's Toolkit, I think. However, the Operator. So if we, instead of going this route, and we go Field Medic, Revival Protocol, that could be useful if they're attacked. That could be useful. Yeah, they have a lot of abilities, like including their repair. I don't think repair is going to break concealment. I don't think Defender Protocol breaks concealment. So, and I'm pretty sure Combat Scanner doesn't. I honestly don't think this will. So yeah, they would benefit from staying concealed almost the entire mission. So that's something to think about. And then this one, we don't know what they're going to be when they come back. I'll have to keep that in mind. This one's being trained as a marksman, but we're going to train them up as the scouting marksman. And then we have another rookie here with Born to Lead, which we only have one recon, so I'm probably going to make them another recon, because having scouting officers just seems to make the most sense. Okay, anyway, enough of that. Let's
The Elders know all too well that you approach the refuge of the insidious Templars. Do not
finish these
assume that
supplies.
their aid will make any difference to your cause.
Not think I
Okay,
could have predicted
resistance
this
comms.
outcome.
We can now
Though
make
it is
contact.
intriguing.
Also make civilian disguises. And alien alloy integration. We need to do that immediately. I hope. I don't know if we have any alloys or if we need them. I think we do. Okay, apparently we do, because it's giving us the inspiration for it, which is amazing. That's going to help a lot. Oh, sweet. That's a big deal, because that takes a long time to research.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander.
Okay.
I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Commander, we can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact,
Alright, let's grab these
we'll need to
supplies.
scan the target region for the operative signal.
Then we move down here, make contact with India.
Commander, we have a priority message coming through. It looks like an encoded signal from the Resistance. Patching it through to your quarters now.
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I am confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
We're tracking the aliens' progress on this Avatar project here. If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
Okay, so the Avatar clock is ticking. So... Alright, nothing we can do about it right now. Basically, if you haven't played, you have to take out these facilities like this black site here and other ones that pop up across the globe, and it will remove points from this counter. If this counter ticks all the way up, then you'll get like a few day countdown, and if you haven't done something to disrupt the Avatar project by then, game over, you lose. Basically the game becomes a race.
Strategic resource located.
Okay, 51 supplies. So now we need to make contact, I believe. What did we have here? Oh. I don't think I've ever seen... That's kind of nice.
Avenger plotting new course.
Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, we need to get this first.
Setting course for Sector 5, India.
Just spent all my intel there, but this will be fine.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Jane Kelly is healed up, so I think our barracks are... Well, we're still waiting on Den Mother to heal. Alright. Rocketeer. And Marksman.
The factions could use a place to coordinate their operations, Commander. This ring Shen designed sounds like a great candidate for our next construction effort.
So I said we wanted a scout. We wanted to make one of those guys a scout. believe
Guess
it
we don't have to worry
was.
about keeping the council happy anymore, even with the spokesman lurking in the shadows.
Yeah, yeah. It was the league pitcher here, Nafisa. So let's put her in here to be, or excuse me, not a scout, a recon. I changed the name of the class and I still have a hard time remembering it. Yeah, let's do that. This soldier could be pretty much anything, honestly. I can't see if they have armor here. Hold up, because a lot of that goes into pretty. Yeah, they do have a point of armor. That goes pretty heavily into deciding what I want to do with them. So we'll have one hacker. Their hack is pretty good. Also only have one electrician. Both of those are hacking classes. I only have one sapper, one rocketeer. I feel like we need more explosives more than anything. Although another trooper would be good with that defense, the armor. Yeah, I kind of want to do that. That health is low. Technical would be good. Yeah, let's do that. I like the idea of a technical. It's just an all-around good class that can do a little bit of everything. Alright. What do we have here? Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I have a covert action to get us another Reaper. Yeah. I believe it's one of these. Yeah. That comes back in 3 days, so we gotta remember we have a mission. That'll be a infiltration mission, and then we should probably do this soon. Once we get a soldier back that's of high enough rank. Alright. Yeah, because if we can... So the way the Guerrilla Tactics School works in proficiency is as long as I get a class up to, I think it's corporal, I can then learn this skill for that class, and then every other member of that class, their proficiency perk, which in the case of like Sacred Templar here, the this psionic conduit, once they get to corporal, which you can see it here, Once they get up to corporal, it goes up to level 2. Once they get up to tech sergeant, it goes up to level 3. As long as you get one member of that class up to level 2, then you can pay the money, the supplies for that ability in the guerrilla tactics school, and then every member of that class, even if they're just a squatty, will start out at this level 2 level. And then once you get to tech sergeant, you can then pay for this one. And now every Templar you get, even brand new ones, start out with 5 maximum focus and a chance to partially deflect incoming attacks at 33%, which is a big deal. That lets all your new soldiers contribute more, and that bonus stays even if you lose that high tiered soldier. Even if they die, all of your lower tier soldiers continue to reap that benefit, which is a huge deal. So eventually, you want to focus on getting that first soldier up to the exclusion of all the other lower tier versions. What is that? Thought I fixed that, but yeah. I'll have to look into that at some point. Enhanced guerrilla training. Okay, yeah. That we need to be saving up for. Maximum GTS training rank increased by 1. Matter of fact, we probably need to get that soon. Because if I can avoid sending squatties out and instead just get everybody up to Lance Corporal through the GTS, that would be nice. I can focus on my best squads. This also needs to be a priority. So much needs to be a priority. Okay. Alright. I have people training. I can go back to this. Start scanning again. Alright. We have our first officer. Okay, I need to make sure I send more officers out on missions so I can get them their second missions so they can train in here now. So now if we go to Abdul, we can see all these fancy little abilities he has now. So officer training. He has the following abilities: battlefield analysis, we can make it, and the officer's toolkit. So battlefield analysis. If they're not impaired at the start of their turn, they gain 1 point of data to a maximum of 5. All units within 7 tiles of him gain +1 to aim and defense for every point of data. When it's full, he can spend it all for command. Which command, I believe, gives him the ability to give another soldier an action. And okay, we can make it when carrying a bleeding out soldier. The soldier gains 5 mobility. That's kind of niche, but all right. We need to make sure we send him out on a lot of missions.
I'm glad to see our joint effort paid off like we hoped.
Stasis vest. That's not bad. 2 promotions. Okay, the one of you that's an officer, what do you want to be? One point armor, 1 point of dodge. I think I already have 2 of all of these soldiers, so we can kind of go whatever direction we want here. Come back to that. We are born to lead. Need another hacker. That's not a bad hack stat. Yeah.
The Reapers believe in nothing and share little interest in preserving the true nature
Do
of our
like extended
world
signal
beyond what
range.
their eyes can
We'll
show
hold
them.
off on that. But
Their actions have enraged the Elders and brought fear to their minions. In that respect, they are a valued ally, as long as they remain loyal to our cause.
born to lead. I think we go with a technical here. Unbreakable leader is nice. Combat conditioning. Yeah, that cannon's gonna slow you down, so having that will give you more mobility. Wouldn't mind a flamer technical.
Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first move.
I suppose since that worked, we might as well keep it up, Commander.
Okay, so now we should be able to do the mission to get the skirmisher. I mean, our other Reaper. Let's go down here. Soldier promotion. Yeah, we're going all in on rockets here. For you. What are we doing? Yeah, lightning reflexes, run and gun. All that, those kind of shenanigans. Okay. We have the mission. Do we have anybody that can ready to do
Commander,
said
I've got
mission.
trace chemical readings throughout that area showing a mix of volatile compounds. If we're not careful, that whole place could end up on fire.
We're gonna run the risk that the Warlock shows.
Commander, I've
See, he
got
hasn't
trace
popped
chemical
up
readings
yet.
throughout that area showing a mix of volatile compounds.
Almost guaranteed he
If we're not
shows.
careful, that whole place could end up on fire.
So he's immune to explosives. I love that the mod changes their rank names here when you make them a officer. So we need a group that can really take this guy down. Kind of wonder if we don't wait for the Reaper to come back from that mission. He's probably going to be tired. Yeah, he's going to be tired. Immune to explosives. Incidentally, not immune to fire. Alright, yeah, I think we do this. We go Templar Warden, Salt, Electrician. I need to put my mother born to lead soldiers on the mission. So they need to get their missions in. Sorry, another weather alert. Operator could be good. We do have an alchemist here going to lead. A marine with it. Our marksman. We could use them as a scout. But on this mission, we'll probably set them up. Let's see, is this going to be city center? Rescue VIP from vehicle. So we could probably put them up on a rooftop somewhere. And they might be able to do some damage. Give them that for a little bit of extra mobility. And then med kit for heals. So we're only doing 4-man. probably being risky doing this as a 4-man. We won't be able to if we over-infiltrate, there's a chance we could prevent them from spawning. Totally. Or area. I'm just trying to think about bonds here. That may be good. These two can handle damage. Not really worried about them from that standpoint. Do I not have any jumps yet? Still done. Shotgun. Actually, you know what? Need the med kit. Need the Talon rounds. Get that. Instead of a claymore, we'll give you the hacker's laptop since you're gonna be hacking. And frag. You need a flashbang. Just in case. Actually, you get another utility slot. You start with a flashbang. Should we go all in on frag grenades here? We'll give you a flashbang. I will have two just in case. Your agility. I don't think I have anybody here I want to put that on. Let's see. Pretty short range accuracy. Reaction shots gain extra aim. What can you get? Advanced bedded stock. No. Well, that could come in handy in successive shots against the Warlock. Ooh, aim and crit chance. Let's try that. Alright, let's do it.
Covert is our specialty.
And
Let's
we're
just
gonna
hope your people can
over
keep up.
infiltrate for sure. I think. Which one is that? Oh, it isn't showing up as a mission down here yet because we haven't gotten 100%. Okay, let's finish this. Okay, Skinner's back. For some reason I don't remember they got. Oh, they got wounded from a covert action. All right, sweet. Pretty cool for a modded facility. They were able to build a cutscene for it. Only issue is it's unskippable, because if you skip it, it bugs out for a little bit. So we can get a scientist in here to reduce our research time. And then the engineer that helped build it can go here. Now what kind of projects can we do in here? Okay, just this for now, which isn't worth doing, because we need those. Can't be spending them on random chem thrower upgrades. So, upgrade. Yeah, I can't do any of this yet. But that gives us 2 gremlins we can stick in here. Okay, that's bugged out. Let's try that again. That's not right. Okay, that's more like it. I don't know what the 8 is. Yeah, what did this guy have next to his name? 5. 6. That's weird. Do they gain levels? Surely not. Regardless, I don't know why that was bugging out and given... It should only be giving them 2 gremlins, so... Yeah, okay, well... Work around there. I'm sure maybe if I reload or something, that would be fixed, but that's really weird. Okay. Den Mother is back. I think that's everybody. Everybody's healed. Yes. Sweet. So we're good for whatever comes. Okay. So we got the missions now ready to go, but we're gonna... We're gonna over-infiltrate because it's showing that we're at an extreme risk for the Warlock to show. Honestly, even if we over-infiltrate, probably still will, but I'll take my chances. Okay, so we can negate the rapid targeting training, which is really good because I don't want the enemies getting extra damage on reaction fire. So yeah, let's over-infiltrate. We're not 2 moment.
Objective added.
Commander, we've established contact with
Alright.
the local resistance, and we can
So
move
extra
on the
income.
Advent Black site on your order. We should make sure our troops are fully equipped and ready for a tough mission. I'm guessing security will be tight at the facility. We're making progress, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest findings.
So we need to at least hold off on doing this mission until after we finish researching alien alloy integration. I think we're safe to do it at that point. If we weren't using weapon and item overhaul, I would probably be rushing mag weapons to do it, but that should give us an extra damage. So I think we'll be good at that point. Especially if we take our time. So I want to get this.
Avenger plotting new course.
Comms jamming. So that means... Which one is that one? First Advent reinforcements drop ship will be delayed. Okay. And then we get we negated the risk. Mental readiness, squad gains plus 15 dodge, hack, and side defense. Okay, the side defense is going to be big against if the warlock does show. Okay, let's keep going. Rescue scientist. We do need another scientist. Let's get that going. All right. You'll level from this. Who do you like? Everybody likes this medic. Alright, I'll send you with the medic then. You're getting another weapon though. Get a level up from this, so we will send you.
Understood, Commander. My followers will appreciate the support of your soldiers.
All right. so we got that opportune moments next. Then we'll see what the next random sit rep is.
The aliens have just finished a new facility tied to the Avatar project, Commander. If we can make contact with resistance forces in the region, we could move on that facility and set back the aliens' work.
So that requires a higher level officer to get into it. Now we don't have to contact the region. As this shows, we can get actionable leads, which we get from facility leads, research facility leads. Alternatively, there's another method to assault the facility. If radio relay is built in the facility's region, the facility will be permanently unlocked. Okay. Alright, so we get our skirmisher.
You know them as they were, the soldiers of Advent. Now they are free to choose. If you stay your course, Commander, they will stand
These guys
with you
are
until the
badass.
end. My kind were once the puppets of Advent, slaves to
Channel's
the Elder's
big.
twisted vision. Now, slowly we are freed, and all who see their bonds broken are driven to fight the Elders with a rage that cannot be stopped. By our own hands, we will destroy all that the Elders value.
That we want to do. We need to do it soon because I think we have a supply drop in 3 hours. Yeah. I also want to do this one now. You want to do these when you can. Unfortunately, I have to bring a sergeant for this. Soldier captured is countered. Trivial ambush chance. Should be fine.
My kind will do whatever
And then
is
we need
needed.
to do this. Which means we're sending a lot of people out, but I think we should be fine. Rocketeer. is it putting them gear that I don't have on them? It's really weird. So you need med kits. You need an extra rockets. And you can carry an extra one here as well. Okay. Should actually be really good on if we get an ambush on these.
We will work hand in hand with our new allies.
Okay. Alright, with all those people sent out. That's why I've been holding everybody back. Oh, didn't mean to click on that.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
I see all of those objectives got refreshed now, so if I hadn't have done them then... Yeah, officers cost you so much money a month. So we can't really afford to have too many. Alright. We have 2 events. One of them's hidden. I'm not going to spend the intel, I'm just going to attempt to counter it anyway. That's not that bad. Because ideally, you don't let them hit you, right? I mean, it's easier said than done. So supplies have multiplied there because we still didn't pick up last month's, but you know, we're still sitting on a decent. Of course, I did want to spend some on tactics, so what do we have? Breakthrough research. Nah. That could be good. That was good for us last time. Could be good for us again. That could be good, but low priority. This, obviously we want to try this again. This is a good option to keep the Avatar project progress down. And obviously we want to do this at some point. Not sure when. I will when we get someone that can do it. Do I go ahead and send this one out? Now we need to keep some people back. Beginning of the month, we'll start getting missions. We have 2 regions contacted, so we should be able to counter both the dark events. this month. If my understanding of how that works is correct. Still, I think it is. This game. And we should get another terror mission sometime. We should have another retaliation sometime this month. So we definitely need to keep people back. Okay, how skirmisher equipment cache could be big. At only 18 more hours. Let's wait. Let's try to get that. Alright. Alright. Well, it's the end of the episode. And when we start the next one, we will be bringing in Abdul Scorch. Or I guess it's Enforcer now. Cool. That's cool, man. Enforcer, Scorch, Ariella, and Leah for our to rescue our new Reaper. Should be awesome to have a second Reaper. That'll be good. All right. I will see you guys next episode.